The stage now is a fine young gentleman who is, golly, he has won so many moths that he is, I don't even know, if you turn into a moth, then what do you turn into? Like, he's like MOTHRA, like the giant moth.
Yeah, MOTHRA!
He's MOTHRA! The giant moth who's going to destroy the city. He has two shows. One is Adam Wade, originally from New Hampshire, which plays over at under St. Mark's Theater, and he also does a storytelling show which is called True Stories of College. He is awesome. We are thrilled to have him here, ladies and gentlemen, Adam Wade.
That's the best introduction I've ever received. I appreciate it. My name is Adam Wade. I'm originally from New Hampshire. When I was in high school, I worked at this job at a restaurant in the city I'm from, or town, and I loved it. It was a really great job. And in my senior year, they gave away a scholarship, and it was very low. Like, it wasn't like $1,000. It was like a couple $100s for the scholarship, and I applied for it, and they gave away like a bunch of them, and unfortunately I didn't get one. And like, I really loved the job, but I was just really hurt, and I mean, I've grown over it with therapy, thank you. But I quit, and it was a very difficult thing for me to do because I knew everybody there. I was very comfortable. I ate a lot of ice cream, and I was chubby. I liked that. So I was talking to my Uncle George and my friend Peter Camberis, and they got me a job on the highway at the state liquor store. And my brother, I have an older brother, one brother. His name's Matty. He's 4 years older than me, and he had gotten a job there like the week before. And I had never worked with him before. He used to work at the supermarket, so it was like a big deal that the both of us were going to be working on the highway. Don't drink and drive in New Hampshire. They have state liquor stores on the highway together. So it was going to be like a big deal, like brother, like bonding. Because we, like, besides him used to give me the claw all the time growing up. He never like pulled me. He'd always beat me up, but it was always the claw. But we got along. But now working, it was going to be like, you know, the Wade brothers, and we were going to get the same shifts. And then my brother growing up was like I don't want to say he was a great athlete. He was a foul shooting champion like before he hit like 10, and he got all these trophies. That was the rage in New Hampshire. And then like when he was 12, like I'm half Greek, and I was on the Greek basketball team. They let us in the Catholic League because we had the church, like the gymnasium that we played in. But we never beat St. Catherine's. And the big game, and I was the ball boy at the time, and my brother was in 6th grade, and our elementary school team beat St. Catherine's, and my brother scored 15 points. And he was like a real thin kid with like a Mo from Three Stooges haircut. And it was just like a huge thing for him because he won. And like, he never had a great athletic career after that, but he had that one moment. And like, as we got older, you'd always talk about it. He's like, remember when I scored 15 points? Remember when I scored 18 points? Remember when So by the time I would graduate from high school, he scored 33 points, including an NBA three-pointer to win the game. So I was like, yeah. And like, I'm his brother, like I always, okay, you're right. You know what I mean? Because like I said, growing up, he conditioned me with the claw. He would give me like this claw, like my jaw. I still have I had to have braces and stuff, but he would just give me a. So like, you're right. And you know, he has his dreams. Let him believe his dreams. So we got this job at the liquor store, and it was great. And basically, I worked on displays, and he worked in the wine room. And the displays were great because. For me, I was able to create something, and I would create these displays, and in like 3 months there, it really, like, I don't want to, like, okay, the one that it was like coming to like the 4th of July, and I had like this whole thing of Seagram 7, okay, and because it was the American flag, and I got an American flag that my father had, and we taped it up, and then I went to the novelty store, and I got these parachute men, like little, and I taped them like the cheap ones, but smart, and I taped them up for, and so there's like about 40 of these like paratroopers, like parachute troopers, and then there's like design, and then the flag. And I remember like the Seagram's like regular guy that was supposed to pretty much do that. He came in, he's like, Adam Wade, this is amazing. And like after 4th of July, I'm going to take a photo of this and enter to the contest. You'll win 500. I go, oh, great. And like, you know, like something I did, like this guy, and it was like, and it was, so my brother, meanwhile, was like in the wine room, and like he became like the wine expert, even though he never drank wine. And like, nothing against the people in New Hampshire, but a lot of them were, they came into the store in the backwoods. They didn't know their wine, so my brother, they thought he knew his stuff, and because he was very conservatively drank, and my brother would be like, Chardonnay by Kendall Jackson. It's like the Budweiser of Chardonnay. And like these people would be like, I'll take a case, and like they'd be walking out, my brother'd be like, sucker. And like, and then there was like these two older people, and I mean, you could tell they hadn't been in public. It was like Grey Gardens, and they came in, and then they got like this box of wine, and he goes, you know what, you should get another one, put it up in your attic or something, and save it for about 2 years. Double the alcohol in 2 years. And then like the old guy, he like grabbed it, he put it in.